as well as we have done the advanced questions practice, and then we have started module B, in which we have done the topic wise questions, and then today we will be going on with the advanced questions from your module B. So as you know, the module B have only 8 units, so we have already had 8 classes, and today in the 9th class we will be having the advanced question from your unit number 12 to 19. It means all the module B classes will be aligned, like units will be aligned here in this particular session, and I will be taking each and every unit's advanced question here so that you will know what level of question can be seen from the module B. Now those who haven't seen the earlier session yet, I would like to inform you all that the recording is already available. If you haven't seen module A sessions or module B session, then you can go to the Office of 24/7 playlist. In the playlist all the sessions recording is available, and do make sure you check them out, because from Monday we are starting the module C, and module C is your Indian financial system. So till now we were talking about the Indian banking. From Monday onwards we will be talking about Indian financial system. So it's very important for all of you that you cover both the units. Okay, module A and B recordings are available, playlist is already there, so do check it out. Okay, so let's continue with the module B advanced question, and the first question here is a little bit lengthy questions will be there. As you know, in the paper you will always find a lengthy questions. Okay, always a lengthy questions will be there in the paper. A statement based question, filling the blanks, match the following, case study question, these type of questions will be there. So the first question is from your unit number 12, that is fundamentals of economics, and the question is asking that, okay, read the following statement carefully and choose the correct ones regarding the subject of economics. Related to economics, you have to find out the correct statement. First is saying economics is concerned with the production, consumption, distribution of goods and services. Second is saying economics is being increasingly crucial as we grow more intentionally connected. Third, economics is the science which studies human behavior as a relationship between ants and scarce means. Scarce means limited means. Okay. Which have alternative uses. Acha, when it comes to the ants means what? Wants. And when it comes to means, it means resources. So do remember, whenever you find the word means, it means resources you are talking about. And ants means the wants of human beings. Okay. So next we have, in the absence of scarcity and alternative uses of available resources, there is no economic problem. Like if there is no scarcity and alternative uses of resources, then there will be no economic problem in the country. Then the core economics is to recognize the fact that scarcity and then figure out how to organize society in such a manner that resources are used most effectively. So these are what? These are the 5 statements in front of you. Out of these 5 statements, you have to answer which statement is correct. Okay, you have to find out the correct statement here. So the first is talking about that economics is all about the production, consumption, distribution of goods and services, and this is true. In economics, actually the production, distribution, consumption of goods and services will be done. The study on that will be done. So this is true. Economics is increasingly crucial now because we are growing internationally. This is also true. Economics is the science which studies the human behavior, relationship between ants and means. This is also true. In absence of scarcity and alternative uses, we will not have any economic problem. This is also true. The core of economics is to recognize the fact of scarcity. This is also true. That how to manage that scarcity. So it means all the statements are correct. None of these statements is incorrect. All statements are correct in context to economics. So if you have done the topic wise study and the conceptual study, you will be able to find out that all options are correct, because all these lines are in the IIBF book that you have to study for your paper. Okay, so all the same statement have been given here. Second question, choose the correct option, and the question is asking change in dash leads to shift the demand curve. What is demand curve? When you show the relationship between price and quantity demanded on a graph. What is the relationship between both? They have inverse relationship. And when you show this relationship on a graph with the downward slope, that is your demand curve. and the change in dash leads to the movement along the demand curve. So what shows the shift in the demand curve? Like the curve have been shifted to a right side or left side, upward or downward. And the second is the movement. So options we have: quality demanded and demand, quantity demanded and demand, taste and preference and price. And these are the factors which actually do what? Which actually leads to shift the demand curve. Like other things being constant, other things have to be constant, but here the other things are changing, so it will show the shift in the demand curve. So second is correct for the first blank. And the next blank we have to find out: price average income, no. Size of the market and demand, no. The demand and quantity demanded, this is true. So the demand and quantity demanded actually leads to change in the movement along with the demand curve. So second and fifth is correct. It means right option will be A. Second and fifth is correct. It means right option we have is A. Okay. Now next question. Next we have here negative effects of inflation include. What are the negative effects of inflation? So when it comes to the inflation we all know rise in the prices of goods and services. Whenever the prices of goods and services are keep rising, that is known as inflation. And what are the negative effects of inflation? So actually inflation have positive as well as negative effect on the economy. And it have both effects. When it will be positive, when inflation gives us the positive impact, when the money supply is increasing, the demand is increasing, and with the demand equally supply will be increased. Okay, equally you are increasing supply in the line where the demand is increasing. So this gives the positive effect on the economy. This is the positive effect on the economy, that when the demand is increasing, equally you are increasing the supply. Then we have negative impact when the money supply is increasing. Your demand is increasing, but equivalent supply you are not able to increase. So that will give the negative effect on the economy. Okay, that will give what? That will give the negative effect on the economy. So positive and negative, these two effects we have here in the economy, and you have to answer here negative effect of inflation is which of the following. First is saying loss in stability. Obviously, you will find loss in the stability and the real value of money and other monetary items over time. This is true. This will be seen in the economy if there is a negative impact. Uncertainty about future inflation may discourage investment and savings. Obviously, you do not know what is going to happen in the future. So this kind of uncertainty will actually impact the investment and savings. This is also true. High inflation may lead to shortage of goods. Also true. High inflation leads to a shortage of goods if consumer begin hoardings out of the concern that prices will increase further in the future. So it will also happen like what happened, inflation will lead to the shortage of goods because people started holding the goods. Hana? So it is also true. Right answer will be D. All of the above. All will be the negative effect, or all can be the negative effect of the inflation in the economy. So your right answer is D. Okay. Next question. Next we have filling the blanks. Interest is one of the 4 types of income. Interest is what? It is one of the 4 types of income. The other being rent, wages and dash. So we have discussed, if you remember, in the earlier sessions, we have discussed the factors of production. And when it comes to the factors of production, it means those things which is required to produce the goods and services. We have 4 factors of production. The first one, we have land, we have labor, we have capital, and we have entrepreneur. Okay, these are the 4 factors of production, and these 4 factors of production have different incomes. Like on land, we earn rent. This is the income. Laborers are earning wages. This is the income of laborers. Then we have capital. On capital, what you are earning? You are earning interest. Okay, and on entrepreneur is earning what? He is earning the profit. He or she is earning the profit. So these are the 4 incomes that you get from the factors of production, and the rent, wages and interest is already written here. So what left? The right answer will be your profit. So here it will be a profit. Now we can eliminate the options. Now you can see the profit is there in the first option. Second and third is not correct. You can eliminate these two options. Now it can be either A or B. Sorry, D. Now let's move forward. Three elements can be distinguished in interest. And I have told you that there are three elements of interest. Now the first one is payment for risk involved in making the dash. Making in what? Making the loan. Okay, and the payment for trouble involves second, and the third one is dash interest. What interest? The pure interest. So the right answer will be A. Okay, right answer will be A. So if let's say for example in the D option we do not have none of the above, and the D option have given, let's say in the first blank, loan. Okay, so we can simply write, by checking the first blank we can simply answer the option number A. So if you use this kind of elimination method, it will take less time of you for the paper. Okay, so right answer is A here. Next question. Read the following statement and choose the correct option. Now you have to answer correct option in context to business cycle. So I have told you business cycle is a very small chapter, very good chapter, and definitely questions will be seen from here. So business cycle refers to economy-wide fluctuation in consumption or economic activity over several months or years. Second is saying that a business cycle is identified as a sequence of 4 phases: boom, recession, depression, and recovery. Now you have to answer out of these 2 statements which statement is correct. So the right statement here, if you talk about first is not correct, because business cycle refers to economy-wide fluctuation, not in consumption but in production. Okay. Fluctuation in production or economic activity, it means the first one is wrong, because in place of consumption it should be production. Second is true, that the business cycle is identified as the sequence of 4 phases, that you have boom, recession, depression, and recovery. So right answer is first is incorrect, second is correct, option number B. So right answer will be your option number B. Okay, next question. Next we have here, read the following statement and mark the incorrect ones in relation to monetary policy. Okay, read the following statement and then you have to mark the incorrect one in relation to your monetary policy. Okay, so first is saying in India, monetary policy is the tool by which the central bank, that is RBI, controls your demand for money, availability of money, and cost of money or rate of interest. Second is saying it does so in the order to attain set of objective oriented towards the growth and stability of economy. Third is saying monetary theory provides insight into how to craft optimal monetary policy. Fourth, RBI makes the monetary policy statement on quarterly basis. Fifth, monetary policies refer to either being an expansionary policy or a contractionary policy. Okay, so which of the following statement are incorrect, you have to answer. And the right answer for this particular question will be the quarterly review is not there, bi-monthly review is there. Mr. Raghuram Rajan actually changed this quarterly to where? To the bi-monthly. So the fourth one is incorrect. Okay, and if we talk about the first one is also incorrect. Reason, because you are talking about demand of money. The demand of money cannot be controlled by RBI. So right answer is B. First and fourth is incorrect, rest are correct. Okay, so right answer will be your B. Next question. Which of the following statement is correct that you have to answer? First statement talking about the personal disposable income. Second is talking about NDP at market price. So I have told you in the taxation chapter, in the fiscal policy chapter, we have discussed this. Like personal income is the actual income of a person in a one financial year. That's the personal income of a person. And what is personal disposable income? When from the personal income you have paid your liabilities, that's your personal disposable income. So personal disposable income means personal income minus direct taxes, and it is saying portion of income from personal income that is available for individual for actual consumption. This is true. After paying your tax liability, whatever money you have remained with, that is the money you can actually consume for your own self. Okay, so right answer is, this is the first one is correct. Second is saying NDP. So NDP is net domestic product. The production should be within the geographical boundary and the depreciation have to be subtracted. This is your NDP. Okay, so the option is saying NDP at market price refers to the market value of all final goods and services within the domestic territory. This is true. Now, during a year, for a stable economy, the NDP at factor cost and NDP at market price must be equal. And this is true. Both the statements are true here. Okay, both the statements are true about NDP and personal disposable income. Next question. Read the following statement carefully and choose the correct option. First is about the command economy and second is about the market economy. So the command economy have another names that you can call it planned economy or you can call it a socialistic economy. So when it comes to the socialistic economy, planned economy or a command economy, it is the economy in which the major decisions will be taken by the government. Okay. So first is saying the government addresses the minor economic questions by virtue of its ownership of resources and its power or to enforce the decision. Second is saying market economy. The other names of market economy is capitalistic economy and the laissez-faire economy. Okay, that's a free economy. On market, it depends everything and private industrialists are deciding this. So a market economy is the one in which individuals and private firms make the major decisions about production and consumption. Okay, so if we talk about the second statement is very much true, but not the first one. So what is wrong in the first one? The wrong is this. It should not minor, it should be major. The government answers the major decisions here. So the right answer will be your first is incorrect, but the second is correct. So the right answer will be your B. The first is incorrect, but the second is correct. Okay, so now you can see how small change they have done in a statement and because of that your answer have changed. Okay, so this is what we're talking about here, that if we talk about read of the following statement, do make sure these statements have been taken from your book only. But a minimum or I can say a minor changes they can do in the statement so that it become confusing for you. Now, which among the following is not a part of total non-tax revenue? So I have told you that budget have two components, the revenue budget and the capital budget. The revenue budget is the day-to-day budget. Okay, and the capital budget we have is a long-term budget. So revenue budget covers your revenue receipts and revenue expenditure. That means day-to-day income and day-to-day expenditure. Clear? When you are talking about day-to-day income, that comes from taxes and non-taxes. Taxes means GST, etc., all the types of taxes, direct and indirect. Non-tax revenue means the income apart from taxes, like fine, penalty, challan, your grants, etc. That's a non-tax revenue. And you can see all the options are talking about what? They all are talking about the taxes. It means none of them is a part of non-tax revenue. So name says non-tax revenue means the income that the government is doing apart from taxation. So the right answer will be your D, all of the above. They are not part of your non-tax revenue. Okay, next question. Next we have in the fill in the blanks relation to India and System of National Accounts 2008. So the CSO, Central Statistical Office, that used to be there, it is not working anymore because it have been merged with NSO, issued fresh and amended national accounts data in January 2015, resulting in two changes. What are those two changes? First is the base year has been changed from 4-5 to dash. So the base year means the reference year, and this reference year have been actually changed to your 11-12. The base year of CPI, the base year of WPI, the base year of IIP, the base year of GDP, they all have been changed. So WPI, IIP and GDP, they all have the new base year, that is 2011-12. Okay. So you can eliminate the option B and C can be eliminated. Okay. Now, this was done in compliance with the National Statistical Commission proposal to change the base year of all economic indicators every dash year. How many years? It is 5 years. So now you cannot eliminate any option. So next is the technique for calculating the national account has also been revised from this time to meet the standard of system of national accounts. When it was came in 2008 or 2010, actually it was 2008. And you can say it is written here also. Okay, so right answer is your A, not 2010. Clear? So your right answer will be A. Always try to practice your questions, your mock test with the elimination method. Trust me, it is going to help you in your paper. Okay, elimination method is definitely going to help you in your paper. Okay, so these are certain advanced questions which we have practiced on your module B, unit number 12 to 19. So if you have any doubt in any question, in any topic, whatever, you can ask in the comment section. As I keep saying you all, but you guys are not asking question. It means I hope everything is clear to you, whatever I am discussing here. So this is all for today, but one important information for all of you, that the resolution batch is starting. This is a very important batch for your JAIIB preparation, and this resolution batch is starting from 10th of January, and I will be starting this batch with the subject of your PPB, because I know PPB has a huge syllabus. Earlier batches we have started with IE, IFS subject, and then we started PPB, because at that time we had those months available, because we started in the November only. So now, because we are starting in the month of January and PPB has a huge syllabus, so it have to be started early. And that's why we are starting with the PPB from 10th of January. The study plan is available. How to enroll, I will let you know. First, do download the Adda 24/7 application. After downloading the application, just go to the home page of the application, where you have to select the exam categories. Okay, and the exam category we will be having, that is JAIIB, CIB. Okay, the exam category for us is what? JAIIB, CIB. Click here, then you can go with the JAIIB May 2024, and you can see this is the resolution batch. Click here, do check the offerings, check the validity, then click on the buy now option. If you use this code, you will get 75% discount. For maximum discount, use the code Y496, click on apply, and this code will give you 78% discount, because 1% additional discount will be available if you use the coins which is available on the Adda 24/7 application. Okay, so 78% discount, 6 months validity. Code will be Y496. Starting from 10th of January from 8 to 9 p.m. we are having this class. And apart from this, the subject we are starting is PPB. Okay, so this is your batch. This is your information. Resolution batch is starting from 10th of January. If you have not enrolled yet, do enroll by checking all these information. And if you guys want to if you guys want to go with the YT sessions, YouTube session you want to regularly attend, then do subscribe the channel Officers Adda 24/7 and press the bell icon, so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you. Okay, so this is all. From Monday we are starting the module C, so do make sure you complete the module A and B classes ASAP before Monday. If you can do that, that's very good thing, because from Monday we will be going with the IFS. It's a kind of second subject of your one subject, that is Indian financial system. Okay, so this is all for today. See you all on Monday at 7 p.m. again. And these sessions are going on Monday to Saturday only on Officers Adda 24/7. So if you haven't seen any session, go to the playlist and check the recording there. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you everyone. Acha, one more thing, I'm coming up with a very good session tomorrow. It means on Sunday, I'm coming up with a very interesting session that is going to happen at 8 p.m. So I would request to all of you, do join that session. That session will give you a lot of information that will be helpful for all of you. Okay, so let's end the session here. Thank you all for joining the session, and take care everyone.